Hi guys, thought I would finally do my first video and let you know. Let's talk about the Kratom today, or Kratom, or I don't know, I've only read it. I don't know how you pronounce it. It doesn't really friggin' matter, let's be honest. Okay, so I started about 2 weeks ago and I did a lot of things wrong, and I thought for sure that it was just not going to work for me, but I think I'm on the right track now. So let's talk about what I did wrong first. So I ordered mine in a powder. So it came in a powder. I guess this is the right thing. I bought a sample pack. So I got 5 different strains. It comes in 3 different colors. So each color, the white, the red, and the green, have different effects. So red is sedating, white is uplifting, and green, I believe, is euphoric. It's kind of more in between of the two as far as like sedating or uplifting goes. And then there's strains inside of that, and some people will say that strains are just marketing ploy and bullshit and whatever. Other people say strains are based on where the plant is grown or where it's harvested from, right? So if you get a green Malay, it's from Malaysia. If you get a red Bali, it's red vein from Bali, right? So, but no one is there and checking where these plants were grown. So that's another thing about about being a guinea pig and about taking things that are not prescription and not... Yes, Vito and Fish have things to say about that. So, you kind of have to do a lot of research, and even then, you got to take everything with a grain of salt. I've found Reddit to actually be a really, really good source of information. And you get that hive mind thing kind of going. And it's been good. Still didn't save me from making mistakes. So like I was saying, the things I did wrong, because I have the powder, I thought I could make it like a matcha. When you make a tea, you make like matcha and you blend it out. No, apparently, most people filter it, which I started doing a couple days ago. And oh my God, the difference. I was getting so nauseous. So that was my main problem with it, was I wasn't getting any of the effects and I was just getting nausea, which then I would have to sleep through and take Gravol, and it was just a real bad time. It was a bad time. So other things that they say, you have to drink a ton of water. So when you think you've drank enough water, double it. Since I started doing that and started brewing my tea not like matcha and mixing it around, it's been a lot better. Another way that people usually take it, this is not your YouTube channel. A lot of people that take it do something called a toss and wash. You'll hear of that. So that's where you measure out exactly what you're going to take, again, for powdered form. And you literally toss it in your mouth. Don't move your mouth. And for God's sake, don't breathe out through your nose, because that powder will, again, bad time. Aren't you guys lucky that I'm doing all this stuff for you and now you don't have to do it? And then you wash it down with juice. Some people use orange juice, grapefruit juice. There's talk about it being anything citrusy is really good at making it work faster or hit harder, as they say. I'm not really into the hit harder. I'm not going after the high. I'm going for the pain relief and for the what's that other word? Why is words hard? You know, I already got out of bed today and now I have to make words. You can see it hasn't really helped with my focus, concentration. But when I got the water down pack, I got the tea part under control, I stopped with toss and wash because taking all of the powder seems to be what's making me nauseous. But when I get that under control, I learned that one of the things they say a lot on the internet, less is more, actually is true. So when I was first experimenting, I was doing 1 gram at a time and then nothing. And then 2 grams at a time, nothing but nausea. So I thought, well, I'll pound Gravol and then I will take more. And it just made me sicker. He's got a lot to say. Yeah, maybe I should try this when the dogs aren't here. Fisher, come here. What are you doing? What are you doing? Once I got that under control, then I started to notice that taking 2 milligram tea, filtered properly, after having tons of water, I was getting almost no nausea. So I still recommend, I don't recommend anything, actually. Disclaimer, I'm not a doctor. I tell you what I'm doing, and then you can decide. I take ginger Gravol. Some people use ginger candies or put ginger in their tea, and that would work too. But I take ginger Gravol like Tic Tacs because I'm just naturally a nauseous, dizzy person anyway, because of near constant vertigo and other things like that. So there you go. That's my first rundown. I did a lot of things wrong, but I kept at it. Life as a guinea pig is what it is, right? So that's it. I hope some of you get something useful out of this, and I'll continue to report back. Bye.